first got the camera car done, Hubert says, well, you ought to probably have all my jackets and coats and uniforms to go travel with the car. And he said, with your clear trailer where you hang all that stuff in there, he says it makes a great backdrop for the car. And we got together, and Alan Platt called me up and he says, well, this is what I have, sent me pictures and told me what the price was. And he says, you need to pay me a certain amount and my dad a certain amount. So I called up Hubert and I said, am I supposed to pay you or Alan for all the merchandise? And he says, well, you're supposed to pay Alan, because if it wasn't for Alan, none of it would exist. He said, my first wife had it all in a garbage bag ready for the trash man to pick it up, and Alan as a kid went out there and grabbed that bag and put it in his closet and saved it all these years. So yeah, that's his merchandise.
You know, she was going to get rid of everything. She was pissed off. My dad was a playboy. I hate to say it, but you know, it's not good for a marriage. And you know, so that's the way it went. You know, but I saved the stuff because it meant something to me. That's where all these jackets and everything. I took all Dad's stuff and put it in my closet, kept it all these years, and now we got it out here on display for the fans to see. Yeah, I've got my old car club jackets that they used to wear in the 60s. Betty Thorley had me one custom made. The guys were razzing me that my jacket still fit from when I was a kid. But yeah, I also have my Cobra Jet jacket from the Ford Drag Team days as well. Just saved that stuff, man. Yeah, we saw a lot of t-shirts. Probably on our website have like 9 different designs, all kinds of cool shirts. You know, back in the 60s, they'd say the movers and the shakers, people that were really in with what was going on. And he said, you know, since I'm going to all these different states, I'm going to let people know I'm the Georgia shaker.
Tell Jerry what you and your cousin are doing now.
Right, we're actually racing AFX Ultra wheelbase alcohol-injected replicas of my father's 65 Falcon and my uncle's 65 Chevy 2. And my cousin Rocky, who's Houston's eldest son, and myself are in the driver's seats racing those things once a month at the Southeast Gasser events, and it's a blast. They're a handful, 4-speed, old school, everything.
Show him my ring you're wearing.
Yeah, you saw this. That's Dad's HP diamond ring. I got him with me all the time. When I go to the events and drag races, I always got a little piece of Dad with me. That pro stock engraved in the back there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he also had me one made as well. Yeah, Dad, great guy, man, great guy. And we just miss him every day. We miss him. He's been gone 2 years now. I think about him every single day, every event, every drag race we go to. Just, God, I wish Dad was here. Wish he could see this, you know. He would love this, to see this collection of cars all together. These cars haven't been together, what, 47 years? And here they're all together again, you know.
Alan was, you know, Daddy's boy right from the get-go, where he really picked up on the racing stuff.
This stuff in your trailer, Ford Drag Team stuff?
Pretty much, just about everything.
Like, for example, what's over here with this notebook and...
Well, that's the notebook with all the press kits and the paperwork I rounded up on the camera, the camera motor, the Ford Drag Team, Ford Drag Club stuff. Those 2 movies there, those came from Hubert. They sent those to the local Ford garages, and it was a movie of the Ford Drag Club, and Alan Platt's made a DVD off of them now, and those are the original cases and the original 16mm films.
What about, like, look at this notebook right here, Ford Motorsport Handbook. What is that?
Well, that's just a cool binder that I use to put in some of my, like those are some of the contracts with Hubert and Ford Motor Company. I just put them in that binder because it's a neat performance binder.
You've even got copies of the contracts or the actual contracts?
The original ones.
Original contracts with Ford Motor Company.
Yeah, and then the corner of the car up there, I've got his original 69 NHRA driver's license, plus his insurance policy through Lloyd's of London, and another contract to test drive the car at Indianapolis, Indiana there at the drag strip for some testing.
What is that bag right there?
That's what they gave out at the Ford Motorsport banquet. That's the one of the posters, 4 posters that were hanging in the banquet room. There's the invitations to the banquet. See Hubert's name on the one there. It's kind of slid over. They gave you the duffel bag for carrying, you know, stuff on trips. And then I've got the name tags that sat on the table, the motorsport mug. Some of this stuff is also George Montgomery, because they both attended that banquet. Oh, over here we got some of the rule books and the Ford Drag Cup stickers.
The Ford Drag Club was a big deal.
Yeah, that, like I said, I think that's the biggest performance promotion that Ford Motor Company ever was involved in. Because they're pretty low key on the racing stuff.
Look at this, Ford Drag Club.
Yeah, the cigarette lighter. There's a press kit right there. See the checkerboard, the two oranges, orange and red?
Uh-huh.
That's got Hubert's name on it. That was just a press kit just on Hubert Platt.
Incredible how you found all this stuff.
Well, I've had the car since '86, so I had a lot of time to gather that stuff, you know, swap meets, car shows, old racers, eBay even. Car Corporation actually ran the Ford drag team. And they didn't get a lot, they don't get a lot of credit. Everybody thinks Holman Moody did everything, but Car Corporation did all the maintenance and the repair on the vehicles whenever they were in the Detroit area. The trucks got worked on, paint work, anything that needed to be done on the cars and the trucks was done in Detroit there at Car Corporation. They had a full service shop in there. They could do anything.
Do you think we'll ever see a display like this again?
Oh, I'd say there's a possibility that all 5 of these cars will get together again. You're going to have to come and take a picture of all 5 sometime for a poster. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.